everyone. Hopefully you can all hear me online. Hopefully you can all hear me in the room. My name is Amy Legg and I'm chairing tonight's session, which is the annual Worldwide Precision Dosing Seminar. It's a grand name for a grand event. And we're kicking off right on time because we've got a jam-packed agenda and I can't wait to hear what all the presenters are going to say. To start, it's really important that we acknowledge the country that we're meeting on today. So I'll use the University of Queensland's Acknowledgement of Country, which acknowledges the traditional owners as the custodians of the land on which we meet. We pay our respects to their ancestors and their descendants who continue cultural and spiritual connections to country. We recognise their valuable contributions to Australian and global society. So in Brisbane, Brisbane's got a lot of traditional names, Meanjin's one of them, and we often say that we meet on the lands of the Turrbal and Yagara people, and there's been a bit of conjecture about whose lands it is, and one of the reasons that there's conjectures about the lands is because there was almost complete massacre of one of the groups. And so just to acknowledge the sort of tortured history we have in Australia and how that history affects what we know about traditional ownership of land, even where we live. I'd also like to just extend respects to any Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people we have in the audience. So I'm going to do a very quick welcome, not even make it to 6:01 probably, but thank you all for coming. We have got 4 speakers. We've got Dr. Carly Johnston, who's we've got here in person, and then we have got a video recording from 2 superstar pharmacists from the US. And it's come through a little bit longer than what we'd hoped. So what we might do is break that session into 2 and see if we've got time at the end to play the dosing part of that talk. But it is an absolute masterclass in aminoglycoside dosing. And then we've also got Dr. Gregoire, who's in Brisbane but hails from France. And then we're very lucky as well to have Assistant Professor Iris Minshamar, who's presenting from Vienna. So not a complete worldwide collection, but we tried as best we could. And so, just to give you a little bit more background on myself, I'm Amy Legg. I'll be monitoring the chat. Carly's a very engaging speaker, so if you want to put things in, I don't think you'll be able to speak, but you'll be able to put questions in the Q&A, and I'll make sure they get through to her during her talk. Which is a weird bio for me, but I'm actually a clinical pharmacist, sparsely at the Royal Brisbane and Women's Hospital, and mostly I'm a PhD candidate.